One of the things I wanted to talk about is getting domains. So I'll show you a couple of tricks that we use to get some good domains, because on our Sunday shows, we always give you a chance to win a domain. So we'll do that again today. We'll give you a chance to win a domain at the end of the presentation here. I sell domains online. If you go to go.ht/domains, you can see some of the inventory. Some of them, we don't have all of them on there, but some of the domains that we sell are on there, go.ht/domains. Everybody needs domains. If you're building projects, building lead gen sites, you're going to need domains. And I've always been of the feeling that just like if you're building houses or businesses, it'd be good to have some inventory of lumber and nails and things like that, instead of having to go buy them every single time you are building a building. Well, I think it's good to have some domains on the go, ready to go when you have some time and you can build something. Because what I find is people that are trying to get a good domain immediately, they don't find them because they didn't take the time to go find them when they had some extra time on their hands. It should be an ongoing process if you're in a specific niche and if you're serious about lead generation, to be constantly checking for domains that you can pick up that either have traffic, have great backlinks, or brandable, that kind of thing. So all of the above. So the obvious is to go to expireddomains.net. And with here, you'll sign up for a free account and you have this interface here. Okay, so you have deleted.com domains, .net, .org, .info, and then you got deleted domains of all kinds. So it makes them all together. If you're looking for, .io, you can go here and just look for .io domains. Let's see, here's the deleted.io domains. Okay, and you can see, I'll just expand this a little bit. You can see the .io domains. Okay, so one of the things that you'll want to do is, my columns here are different than what your columns will be, okay? Because you've got to set up what your columns are going to be. So if you go over to the column manager over here, you have all of these possibilities on the left side. So as you click on the word, you have different things that you can add in your columns, and they're very easy to sort by, okay? And Majestic Trust Flow on topic is a good one, TTF. So I use that. This one right here, USA Monthly Searches, SUS. I use that a lot to determine things. Reg, TLDs registered. This means how many other domains are registered with that keyword. Okay, so if you have a .com and let's say 40 other TLDs, .org and so on and so forth, are registered, and you found a .com, there's a good chance you'll be able to sell that .com to somebody that has a .biz or something like that. Okay, so there's a lot of opportunities for you here if you have some time to go through and find some things. And so when these come through, you'll see on the time that it came through. And so you get really good at using this filter right here. Okay. And like typically I'll just go for like the last 12 hours, the last 24 hours, right? And I'll click on available domains down in the lower right corner. Some people like to use the English words or different words. You can do that. I always click on this here, only characters, and I typically put like 18 here for the length, okay? And I'll apply the filter. That'll take 2.5 million and bring it down to 47,000, okay? And so now you can go and sort by the shortest. So the shortest is 5 characters, and you can see these don't make any sense, right? There's no words. But if you were looking for an English word, you click on English, maybe from 1 to 2 words, and you hit apply filter, and you can now find 8,800 domains that have up to 2 words in it, okay? So now if you go over here to Trust Flow, and you click on this, you can see these all have topical trust flow according to Majestic. So it's already built in. This is a free tool and it's already built in. Okay, so you can see these only have 1, not very high. But if you go in and just click on TF, all right, you'll see this one has a 19 TF. Okay, and then if you roll over it, you can see that the topic is recreation food. Okay, so if you're building like a PBN or you're building something like that, you could maybe use that, but you'd have to take a look at the backlinks and make sure that it's okay. Okay, Here's one called Delivery Coop. So if you're building a delivery app or something, that could be something helpful, right? You can hit the Wayback Machine, WBY, and you can go after how, your oldest domains. This one goes back to 2000, right? So, get into this and play around a bit, and you'll kind of get to see which of these columns you want. Like this one's a good one. It has SEMrush's traffic. So you can see how much traffic this website is getting. Atomic Plug is already getting traffic. So you could buy this and have some traffic already coming into you. All right. So these are really powerful things in order to get expired domains that might already have something that could be useful for you. Okay. I use filters a lot. And this is where you need to have like a keyword list of some kind of your favorite thing. So like if I'm looking for something price quotes, I'll put like prices here. All right. And then I'll hit search, and there's nothing that came up. Let's put in quote, and we'll end with quote. And so there's some quotes, but there's no niches there or anything like that. Okay. So you basically find the things that you would want. And like maybe it was SEO, and you're building an SEO site, right? You just put it in contains, and you'll see that this kind of comes together. And we only have it on English words, so it's going to sort out ones that have English words. If you got rid of that, you might have some different spellables. So this is the expired domains method. But I want to also show you another way to get domains and empower you as well, and how to get some perhaps brandable domains that are not on here that might surprise you. So for that, we're going to use a site called Namebright.com and the bulk checker on here. So Namebright.com, and it's /bulk search. Okay, and let's put this into the chat here. Yeah, thanks, Tim, for putting that in there. And we'll put this into the Facebook group as well. Anyway, this is a great tool because it'll do up to 5,000 all at once. Okay. And so what I wanted to point out, I'm going to put this in our Facebook group here. I'm going to put this under the comment here on this page, and we'll spruce this up a little bit. But this is top 5,000 most common domain prefix and suffix list. Okay. It was just updated a few days ago. It's on GitHub. Okay. And you can download this list and you can search and clean it up. So right now they have a plus sign for the suffix and a plus sign coming after the prefix. So all I did is I brought it in and I cleaned it up, and I got rid of the plus signs, and I put one in here called prefix domains. And there is 2,643 words there. And then under suffix, I have 2,357 on here. Okay, many of them won't interest you, maybe not, but you'll be able to go with that. And then I kind of have another list here, and this is my niche/keyword list. Okay, this is different keywords that I would like to mix up with these prefixes and these postfixes. Okay. All right, so we're building a tool that I can't talk to you about at this time. Stephen knows what it is, but we're building a tool that helps to really take this to the next level. But I'm going to show you how to do it now with Namebright. Then you can do what you want. So we're going to take this down to like coffee here. We're going to take 101 keywords, right? And I'm going to go into textshaker.com. Okay, so it's textshaker.com, and we'll get another link to that in a second. My clipboard's full. So all right, so into textshaker.com, all right, you would then put in the words, and then you'd say, let's say directory. So you'll have your master list, your favorite niches, your favorite whatever, right? And you just put in .com. And you add a suffix to it. So now all of these keywords are there, and then a directory is there. Say you're building a directory, right? And you're going to go to the Namebright, and you're going to paste it in there. Okay. I'm going to go back, and I'm going to hit undo, and I'm going to put, instead of directory, I'm going to put prices.com. Okay. And I'm going to select all, copy, go into Namebright, and I'm going to hit that and drop it in there. All right. Now I'm going to go back here. I'm going to hit undo. I'm going to hit, instead of prices, I'm going to put quotes. Somebody's going to find a domain because of this tonight. All right. So we're going to copy, paste this in here, and paste. All right. Now, a lot of these things don't make sense. We're just going to hit search, and we're going to let it do its thing. All right. And we're only doing 300 domains. So when you bring this back, you will see these come up. Okay, so you go down here and you select more. You will do 5,000, and you can export the data, okay, right here. So let's take a look at what we got here. So we got cleanup quotes. Now that could be a website for restoration services, right? .com, that's available. Bookkeeping prices. Let's see here. Asbestos prices, cleanup prices, yeah. Awning directory. There's a great idea. Just people that install awnings. Right? You get a directory of people for that. So anyway, you could go down through this whole thing, or what you could do, and I'll show you another little trick here, is you'll export these. And now I've created a whole bunch more competition for me because it's okay. I can't have every domain. So, all right, once this comes through, we're going to grab these domains here, and I'll show you another service that's pretty helpful called Estibot. All right. And we'll go into, they have a tool in here for bulk appraisals. And let's see if I can do a bulk appraising here. We'll take all of those domains. We'll hit appraise. Anybody have questions so far? Thanks for putting that on.
No, this is looking really good.
Yeah, so what we're looking for is Estibot saying something's worth quite a lot, and we'll sort by that. You know, anything. Appliance prices. Okay, that's interesting. And so it's got, let's do more here. So these are the appraisals, and it tells you how many CPCs and all that. So you can export this, and we'll import this as a Excel. And let's see here. Appraised value. So we're going to go ahead to your data here, and we're going to filter greater than 100. All right. So these are the ones that Estibot says has some life to them. So let me just grow into them. Boardprices.com, bondsdirectory.com, bookkeeping prices. You guys can see these. Asbestos directory. That's interesting. Agency prices, asphalt prices. I don't know. But you get the idea. You can use whatever kind of terms you want with that text shaker, and you can, keep doing this, rinse and repeat until you find something that has a good value. This one says it's 1,100 bath prices. Okay. So, and you can also look at, how much search traffic they get. So let's search results, ads. You can see which one has the most ads. Okay. Appliance prices has a lot of ads. That's a good indicator. Asphalt prices. So you can see, the different factors that come from Estibot. So I'm not sure how much Estibot is, but I do pay for that on a monthly basis, or I paid for the year or something like that. But it's a nice way to be able to take from a tool like Namebright and, do some bulk searches pretty fast. So just want to show that off to you guys today because, a lot of people see the domains that we come up with. They're like, how do you come up with all these domains? It's because we're not looking when we need them. We look before we need them. And when you have the domains ready to go, you can build what you want when you want because you've already done the hard work, weeks and months before. So that's where I'm coming from. Hopefully that was helpful to you guys.
No, great information there, Daryl, because there's a lot of people in the group, and that's why earlier on I explained the basics of Magic Page plugin. And there's a lot of people in the group that don't always understand these things, and it's always useful for them to understand where they're going with it. While I'm talking, by the way, pop your names in the chat for the domain giveaway, because I know we get to a point at 11 o'clock and some people have to disappear for various reasons. So put your name in the chat, and then Daryl will start putting that together in a moment. But to have a way of getting those domain names, the amount of times I've trawled expireddomains.com and for various domain names and spent ages. And I'm super excited. I can't give away what Daryl's working on, but it's going to save hours of your time. That's all I'm going to say when it gets released. super exciting, the direction everything's going in at the moment.
Yeah, it's just more of a tool for myself that I'm going to offer to other people to take a look at. But here's another site. It's called NameWorth.com. And if you go ahead and we go back to this list here that we had, and we go to NameWorth.com, that's another site that if you take and check some of the domains that we give away on this show are worth over $5,000 according to these guys. So we're going to go ahead and see if any of these on NameWorth.com are worth a lot. And go ahead and start putting your names in the wheel of names. We're going to start putting them together here. But I just wanted to show you guys that there's a lot of these appraisals that are out there. And see, these are tier 4s. That's not very good. Here's a tier 3, which is okay. I go for like tier 2s wherever I can. If something's a tier 2 or tier 1, I would look at it. So alley prices, alley directory.
For anyone new to the group, Daryl, do you want to explain the difference between tier 1 and tier 2?
It's just the pricing value of a domain. So if a domain is a super premium, it's worth more. And so, because these guys are a little bit too generous, but here's Bonds directory. It thinks it's a super premium, $14,000. You think of bail bonds. I don't know if you use that term over there, but bail bonds is a big deal. And so having bail bonds in a directory could be a great website. So if somebody wants that domain, go ahead and get it. So let's get the wheel of names going here. That's this week's. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Let's show you guys what we're giving away today. All right. So let's see. So these are the domains for today. Shopbuy.com, mykindaprices.com, okdoke.com, and fairprices.com. Let's just go and show you guys the name worth on these. Let's just show you so you guys can see how this works. If you guys wanted to do this next time we do this yourselves, NameWorth, I think, allows you to do some free. So this is in NameWorth. Again, they're a little bit generous sometimes, so you have to keep that along your interest here. But look at fairprices.com is worth $24,500. And Shopbuy is worth $14,500.
Wow.
And Okeydoke is worth $2,450. That's according to NameWorth. I use several appraisal tools together, and then I sort of make an average for them. So if we look at Estibot, at fair prices, let's take a look here. Oh, I did fair price. I gotta do fair prices. So all right, so we're ready to spin it. What do you guys say?
Spin.
All right, we're spinning the wheel. Let's see what happens here. Looks like Paul is gonna get to pick. I think Paul has won recently, so congratulations, Paul. Thank you for hanging in here with us today and listen to us gab. We'll go ahead and once again show you the domains that are up for grabs. And you go ahead and let us know which one you would like to take home to your registrar today. All right. Congrats, Paul. Tell us which letter you want, A, B, C, or D. And you can tell other people if you are watching this on a replay. Tell other people to join us, and we'll maybe get a domain in your hands. A lot of these folks have won domains before, so they can tell you firsthand that we definitely do what we say we're going to do. So Paul says A for Shopbuy.
Great domain name, Paul.
So you got that domain, and congratulations. Just reach out to me. You have 2 weeks to claim it. Just let me know, and we'll get everything sent over to you. But you got to reach out to me, or if I reach out to you, we have to solidify the transfer. It doesn't cost you anything to transfer. These are, I think, all with GoDaddy. So I can push it directly from GoDaddy, or I can give you the auth code, and you can import it into other like Namecheap and things like that. So
just make sure you claim it within 2 weeks. Otherwise, it gets put back in the pool.